Show it off! Tight! Big, up, and down. Good! This is nice!
When I first started, I was in a little class, and then they bumped me up right away, and I learned fast. I've only been doing it for about like 3 or 4 years now. So it's changed a lot.
Well, when I first started, I only went like an hour a week, and I wasn't as serious. But then as I started competing, I actually like started to care and like worried about getting better.
Focus on the beam, not crying.
Jess, we're doing a round off. Stop wasting your time, just get it done. Get your chest up!
I practice Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for 3 hours of practice year-round. Plus I have a 30-minute commute each way to the gym. Plus there are meets that can be, an hour or two away, and they can last like all day or all weekend. So it's a big time commitment. And you end up missing a lot of time with your friends, or you sacrifice time spent on homework because you're always at practice or you're always at the gym. You spend hours and hours in the gym for your whole gymnastics career, and the girls who start when they're really young practically grow up in the gym. Like, I think I spend more time with my coaches and my teammates than I do even with my parents.
Go, Sarah! Come on, Sarah! Killed it, baby!
I like actually practicing at the gym because it's not as nerve-wracking as it actually in a competition.
I don't like competing because it's really stressful and I get really nervous and it kind of messes me up. But at the same time, it's the best feeling if you do well.
Woo! Yeah, Jess, good job.
I don't like competing. I mean, it's not something I hate. Like, I'll do it, and I like going to see how good I am against other gymnasts. But I like practicing a lot better because I like doing new skills.
I like competing because you work towards something the whole time that you're at practice, and then you finally get to like show it all.
Most people think gymnastics is an individual sport, which it is, but there's also a really important team aspect. We compete as a team, and that really affects your performance. I mean, if one person goes up and they do really well, the whole team does really well.
Nice, Zoe!
But if one person messes up, especially if we're on beam, then everyone gets really nervous and we tend to have a lot of falls.
Come on, break the beam first. Oh, Sarah, it's okay. Shake it off. The hardest thing about gymnastics is mental strength, because you can be the strongest person alive, but you won't even go for like a simple handstand, because you're like, no, that's crazy. I'm gonna be upside down. I'll break my neck. But if you have like mental ability, then even if you like don't have the right strength, you can like work towards it.
A mental block is pretty much when you're going for a skill and you can't get through it and you're scared to do it because what's going on in your head. And I've had a couple on beam and bars. I don't like the bars. They're in my nightmares.
So you're going to come around, right around. Don't tuck the flyaway till you release.
I'm not used to spotting anymore. I think it's a mix for bars, because bars you do have to be really strong, but it's still really scary to do some of the tricks.
Push off. There you go.
Hey, nothing.
But you could have saved that. Tap to the bottom. Tap. Oh, you got that one.
Come on, Sabrina.
I have trouble with going for some certain new skills because I feel like I'm gonna kill myself.
You like want to go, but you don't go because you're scared.
Oh, it's okay. It's really hard to push yourself when you're in pain because you really want to do it, but then you try and go for a skill and like it just hurts so bad that your body just gives up.
Why are you not ready for the ground? You can't be landing like that. You gotta be ready for it.
What are you doing?
Think about what you're doing before you go and do it. You're just flying over the table. You're not using the table. You're not using the board. You're not using the board. You have that up. Okay? Walk back. Walk. You know what you're doing. That's better. That's if you don't get 1.5.
For me, sometimes my knee usually hurts during practice when I do vault.
My back gets hurt and my shin.
I have tendonitis in my wrist.
I get back pain a lot, and there's also something wrong with my calves.
I just take Advil and I just try not to think about my wrist or any injury in general. And I just like tell myself corrections instead of thinking about the pain.
At the end of the day, nobody commits all their time and sacrifices everything they have to sacrifice to be a gymnast just because it's fun. You know, there are a lot of hard times and there are a lot of reasons that it's not fun.
I wanted to quit before, but I didn't because I just worked through it and I told myself that even if it was hard at that point, I wanted to get through it and not stop gymnastics.
Sometimes I get really tired and have the urge to stop, but instead of quitting, I keep going.
I have thought about quitting, and when I've had to learn some new skills that I didn't really like, but no, I wouldn't want to quit.
Gymnastics is a really hard sport. You know, a lot of people quit by the time they start getting up to the higher levels because it's such a commitment. But the people that keep going, they really do it because they love gymnastics and they love the sport.